Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. As you can see, we've already started here. Thinks about the shot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5...
Mbappe!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
And here's Hullet. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Owen. It's Bellingham. Owen. Now it's Forlan. And it's lofted through here. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bellingham. And the ball's gone astray. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Cross in. What a throw in. Rodri. That's a nicely shaped ball. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. The pass is intercepted. And he skips past his man, and it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? Serginho deals with that comfortably. Now it's Mbappe. That has been slung wide. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Mbappe. Bellingham. Liverpool look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Serginho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played. Thuram. Mateus. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, shoot. And Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Messi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Nedved. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Messi. It's Forlan. Well seen. Saw that coming. Bellingham. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, shoots! He's scored! There is the breakthrough! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Liverpool have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Pete...
Chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Mateus did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. Out of play for a goal kick. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Owen. Great defending, strong and determined.
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mbappe. Owen. Lovely bit of skill. And now they can clear their lines. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Recordamos a nuestros espectadores que pueden acceder a toda la información relacionada con nuestro equipo en nuestra página web oficial.
And we're underway again.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Cafu, Mateus, and it's Nedved. That has not gone well. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. Bellingham! Bellingham! Now that is commitment to the cause. It's their second corner of the game. And he's heaved it away. Rodri. This is Owen. Now it's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Messi. There's a sharp little ball here. Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Played out to the right. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
La asistencia de este
Without
partido
complication.
asciende a 96.628 espectadores.
Mateus. And this is Nedved. Oh, smashing header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Serginho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
Time for changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
27.
actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 6, Roberto Carlos. Cambio de
That has been
jugadores.
clubbed away. Cafu. Your impression so far, Jim?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Bellingham going full steam ahead down the left flank. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Owen out towards the flank.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, third corner of the game. Turns and goes back. Real chance! He can get that clear. Bellingham. Nedved. Aims beyond the defence. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bellingham. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? Vinicius Junior. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again. It's in. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that. We've got to make this nice and quick.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He's found a way through. Forlan. Ball's gone out of play.
Barcelona are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence, or attack, for that matter.
Nedved. And it's Hullet. Mateus. And Hullet! Anything! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Rodri calmly anticipates.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He has found a way through. And the finish! And he hits the net. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Forlan really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Deep into injury time! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Barcelona give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
that will be the final act. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area, but the centre of their defence looked open.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Mbappe. Mateus. It's played through for him. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This guy, Roberto Carlos, really is a unique player, Peter.
I don't think anyone would argue with that.
The pace, the power, the set pieces, the way he constantly surged forward.
And a fabulous... It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. No, that's been intercepted. Nedved tries to play it through, and he's in on the chance! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was in the field. Nedved! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Bullet. Vieira. That's Nedved.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. Cross big header. They've done it! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's an excellent interception. Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's managed to get free. That's very neat. And that is a little undercooked. Scholes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's ended up in no man's land. And he's straight offside. Nedved, that's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great ball if he can get there, and he's onside, and a chance! Vinicius Junior.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. Played into space out wide. That's Nedved. Look at the space here. And he was alert to it. Mateus. Now Costa Curta. Mateus. Now it's Mbappe.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Just eases him off the ball. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. Half-time getting close now. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Goes for a shot! Goal! He forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vinicius Junior. Yeah. And it's Roberto Carlos.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Cannavaro. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Here's Nedved. Scholes. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That would...
There's the whistle for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
Just a quick announcement.
The pickings certainly have been rich in this first
is
half.
now in operation
The
for
message
your
from the
safety.
manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Lilian Thuram. Coming on the field is
Whistle goes,
number
and we
4,
start the second half.
Ruben Diaz.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nedved. Serginho is wide and looking to get onto this. Rummenigge. And this is Ronaldo. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. Roberto Carlos delivers. Tries to get it clear. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Can he get on the end of this? Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Cannavaro cuts out the pass. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Nedved, given the lift of his goal. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, well played, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, nice touch. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, red, nice interception. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. Mateus gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mateus, Mbappe. Now it's Hullet, and it's Nedved. Serginho receives it in a wide position. Oh, what a climb! That's a half-decent try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he did it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 18, Cristiano Ronaldo. Number 20, Scholes.
Barcelona
Number
still have the
17,
cards to affect this game.
Vinicius Junior. Coming on the field, number 24,
Costa Curta.
Erling Haaland. Number 9, Giroud. Number 23,
Van der
Rafael
Vaart.
van der Vaart. Number 21,
He's come through and he's had a quick look
Rafinha.
inside.
Substitution.
Oh, such a clever touch. It's Nedved! And that would have been game, set and match.
Nedved really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Substitution in progress.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Keeper has taken decisive action.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Vieira. Looking for the run. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Plenty to aim at here. And he's there to belt it away. Can he get it through? Cafu plays it in. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear. That pass surprised everyone and not in a good way. Barcelona must do something here and very quickly.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Rafinha. He's a sharp little ball here. Giroud! And he's really put himself on the line here. So their fourth quarter of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! And is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Well, I think Rafinha! Just a whisker away. Roberto Carlos. And the number on the board is 3. He's away! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The Eternal City embraces this massive sea of blue which has flooded across the Olympico. It's hard to convince yourself there's another team involved. We have already started here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lookman. That is decidedly lacking.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Threads one in. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so he gets big! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Bullet really climbed high to get his head on that, and then disappointed.
And beyond the defence. Can he get on the end of this? Yeah. Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Mbappe. Lookman. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lookman. Hullet. Oh, good. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So, a breakthrough already. Isak. And here's Batistuta. Nice looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. No, again there's no way through. Now it's Mbappe. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Isak. Lookman. That's a nicely shaped ball.
Isak really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That looks a cracking ball, and he's straight offside. Mateus, and it's Nedved. Barcelona couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Hazard. Mateus. Cafu. Nedved looking to add to his goal. And Serginho. He has a look out. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Nedved! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Passing is crisp and sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And it's Hullet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Oh, what a mistake! Lam. He's a sharp little ball here. Isak. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Thuram with the clearance. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And now they can spring out of defence. Good ball, good time. Batistuta! He has done it! Lazio back on level terms. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he cuts out the supply. Rodri.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti
Hazard.
di recupero.
There he goes, motoring forward. Batistuta. Decent chance! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Serginho. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Cafu has it out wide and in space. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Signore e signori, vi ricordiamo che non è consentito parcheggiare intorno allo stadio. Grazie della collaborazione.
So we're into the second 45. Maldini. And it's Vieira. And here's Hullet.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, well played. Cafu. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. Now it's Hullet. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Hullet. Played out wide. Vieira. And Mateus. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Barcelona finding their passes. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Hazard. Can he get it through? And he's in on goal. That's been drilled in.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.953
They've just tried to
spettatori.
negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Lam. Showing good feet. Chance to deliver. He's got full. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. It makes life so much harder for that defence.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Lookman. And a chance! Oh, easy pickings there. Ledpied. Now it's Mbappe. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Sostituzione per la Lazio. Numero 21. Hazard. Numero 20. Lasciano il campo per il numero 8. Ribéry. Il numero 10. Messi.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. The pass has gone astray. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's an imaginative pass. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nedved. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Well, that looks a decent ball. Looking for the run.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Hullet. Now this could be a chance. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm, Saliba, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Mateus. Cafu. Rummenigge.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
They've got to be quick to recover this.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. Lahm, he can run onto that. He's through, now is he in? Big chance! That wasn't far away. The message is simple, defend this with your lives. Rummenigge. Hullet. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. We have already started here. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it into the area. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect. Has a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Good ball, good take. Oh, good-looking ball. Yeah. And Mateus. David Villa. And it's Nedved.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. That's beautiful. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Yeah. Change of plan here, perhaps. Looks to the other side.
Good switch, that.
And that is expertly dealt with. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And here's Drogba, out towards the flank. Drogba takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Yeah. David Villa.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Drogba. Vinicius Junior. Mateus. Aims beyond the defence. Now that is a hefty challenge. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Now this could be a chance. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Some good work on the right flank here. Well timed, excellent interception. Yeah. And it's Nedved. No way through. No surprise at all that this is the guy who's had such a positive impact.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
David Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Neves kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely shaped ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Cafu gets into a good big header! And he hits the net! They have
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Barcelona had the equaliser and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Vieira. Roberto Carlos. Nedved. And Mateus. David Villa. And Dijk gets it clear. Out for a throw. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. Van Dijk. De Bruyne. And here's Drogba.
Such good technique.
It's Drogba! Split-second reaction.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Maldini gets it away. Chance to shoot! And he's quick to get it clear again. Koundé. And it's Ruben Neves. Now it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne driving forwards. Vieira. Cafu. David Villa. And that pass just didn't quite work. Cafu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Cross from Cafu. Ruben Neves. Now it's Drogba. And here's Messi. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Mighty close.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
David Villa. Nedved. Mateus. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Villa.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
La asistencia de este partido asciende a 96.026 espectadores.
Cafu. Hernandez makes the interception. Can he get on the end of this? It's a pretty loose pass. Deftly away. And they're back on the ball again. Alexander-Arnold for Andrick. That pass isn't the best. Costa Curta. Mateus. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Cafu looking to hit the byline here. That's a dangerous ball. Played out to the right. David Villa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cafu, and he shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 7.
So, time
Villa.
for changes on
Serán
both sides,
sustituidos
actually.
por el dorsal 14.
Barcelona
el
get
dorsal
themselves into the
18.
lead.
Se va a llevar
Well,
a cabo
they've done
un
the
cambio
hard
de
part now,
jugadores.
Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, it's definitely...
Ruben Neves! No, not quite.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Mateus, Cafu. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Ruben Neves was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Drogba. And it's Modric. And the shot! And that could have brought them level.
Modric really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's a lovely exchange. Cafu. It's a good ball out wide. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Very much into the last knockings. And it's Modric. Ruben Neves, the man with such great vision. Drogba receives it in a good position here. It's Drogba! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's had a shot. Yes, it's there. And that may just do it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just slop.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. So a dramatic game.
Selamat malam. Welcome to Range Gaming 27. Saat ini kita udah masuk lagi ke divisi 2 menuju divisi 1. Tadi sempat turun di beberapa pertandingan, di 3 pertandingan sebelumnya udah kalah 2 kali.
Noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. The action has already started. Hullet. Nedved. And this is Hullet. Lovely feet. Mateus thinks about the shot. Looking tidy in possession here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of them.
Shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Yeah. Mateus, laid out towards the right wing. Mbappe, oh, it's come loose. Rodri. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's been cut out, well played. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rodri, not the most convincing of passes. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And this is Van Basten. Now, he's got space here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Not the most accurate pass. Valverde bops him off it and wins back the ball. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cafu. Mateus. And it's Serginho. And it's Nedved. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rodri. And now the breakaway. It's a searching pass. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that was vital. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
30 minutes gone. That has not gone well. Now it's Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. Lovely. Now it's Van Basten! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and base...
Mbappe! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ball's gone astray. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing... Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Koundé. It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira. Serginho. Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Threads one in. Shot. Mbappe! And that has fair finished.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Yeah. Mateus.
Indonesia are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
And here's Mbappe. Now then, the ball's come loose. Koundé. Hausen.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Mateus. It's Gullit. Somewhat off target. And there is the half-time whistle. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Here we go again then. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And here's Van Basten. And it's Valverde. That looks a decent... Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. First blood drawn. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Cafu. And for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Chance! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Van Basten demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Indonesia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be...
And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. And he's there to clear it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No way through there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Good read, needed to be. Nedved. Indonesia are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Messi, he's shifting through the gears here. Mateus. Cafu.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Van Basten. Nedved. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. And he's gone looking for safety. Van Basten is onto it in a flash.
Might want to be careful there.
Valverde. It's a pretty loose pass. Turan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it out wide. Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Maldini cuts out the pass. Mateus. Messi. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through. They're urging, and Messi! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And he's following up! Worth a try, but not this time.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
So, third corner of the
Cambio de
game.
jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, el dorsal 20, el dorsal 27, el dorsal 18. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 25, Ronaldinho, el dorsal 6, Roberto Carlos, el dorsal 7, Villa.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, good ball. Van Basten! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
3-0 and things are stopped. He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Indonesians really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Mateus. Barcelona finding their passes. Distributed tidily. And he lines up a header! It's in! They're back within reach! Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not keeping them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Big chance! Thuram can get it clear. Ronaldinho. Cafu. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ødegaard going full steam down the flank. Ødegaard crosses. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. David Villa. Roberto Carlos. Mateus. Ronaldinho. Looking for options for movement. That's good play.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Ødegaard.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Searching pass he's played there. Thuram. And it's Ronaldinho. Nicely aimed pass. Rummenigge. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. David Villa. Mateus. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply...
Berat divisi 2, berat.